Hello everyone, now we will be moving on to inequalities, finding range of values. So for that we will just take one example which came in CAD and see and apply this, okay, how we solve these sort of questions. So this was the question. There are four quantities V, U, Z and W. The range of V, U and Z are given. You have to figure out what's the range of values of W, okay. So how do we do this? So remember, whenever you are solving, that there are two components for every number, okay. In these cases, one is the magnitude, the other is the sign, okay. So now, when they are saying W is V times Z over U, and you have to find the range, means you have to find the maximum and the minimum. So when will W be maximum? And when will it be minimum? See, clearly, since positive and negative are both involved, to make maximum, we will try to have it as a large positive. So large positive. And for minimum, we will try to keep it as a large negative. Okay, it's like minus 10, 20 like that, okay. Bigger the negative, the smaller it is. How do you get a large positive? Think it in this way, that we need a big positive number and divide by a small positive number. That is one option. Or you take a big negative number and divide by a small negative number. That is another option. Okay, the size represents the magnitude, the sign is given inside. Similarly, for minimum, we will either take a big positive and divide by a small negative, or a big negative divide by a small positive. Think it in this way, it will become easier to figure out, okay. So now, when if I look at the values of U, you see that U is entirely in the negative region. So that means this is not possible, this is not possible. It has to be this and this for maximum and minimum. So let's look at the maximum. I need to make V times Z to be negative. So V and Z, the negative product, and I have to make it a large negative. Now to make a large negative, I will have to multiply a positive and a negative term. Okay, how do I do that? The largest positive magnitude and the largest negative magnitude. So I take negative 2 and 1 and I multiply that. So on this side I have negative 2 multiplied with 1 and I divide by the smallest negative. The smallest negative is minus 0.5, okay. Small magnitude negative, okay, small negative in that sense, divided by minus 0.5. So we have negative 2 by negative half, the result becomes 4. So that means the maximum value is 4. Clearly it has to be the second option, no other option has 4 in it. I leave it up to you to figure out that this, if you follow the same steps, will actually show you minus 4. So I leave it as an exercise for you to try. Okay. Thanks for watching.